And now the hair is kind of complete. I mean, it's not super the best, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, yeah. So, my idea now is to get the... Let's push this a bit more inward, so it's not angular. And I think we are kind of fine. The thing is, the face needs a little bit more work. And also, if we rotate here, we'll see that those ropes on her neck here are not visible, and they are entering her neck, which is maybe we can say it's a piercing, but it doesn't look like very good piercing. I mean, it's not very nice. So I'll do this, I'll pull them a bit, and they shouldn't be that much visible from the angles that we will use, so it's fine. Also, I'm a little bit concerned about the eyes. So what I have in mind here? Let's hide everything. Let's delete the scalp. We don't need it now. Let's hide everything but the body and the eyelids, placeholder, and the eyes, and maybe the teeth. Let's show the teeth too. So about the eyes, let's hide the eyelids, and I think we should do a little bit more job on the eyes. The problem here is that we already have pores, so I should go Control D, but on the... Yes. So I will disable, I will hide the visibility of the hair, because otherwise it will be difficult to rotate and stuff. And now here I can make a few, not giant, but little steps. And the eyes shouldn't be exactly similar, exactly the same, so I'm not using symmetry now. I'm just doing it easy, step by step, here and there. And yeah, I'm still not a fan of this eyes. Maybe this should go further, but it's normal. I will restrain myself of using too much the smooth brush now, because it will be bad, except if we go a lower subdivision, and then we can use the smooth brush in those areas, and again move this lower eyelid a little bit up and make it thinner. It was too big, I think. It was looking strange with this big eyelid. So eyelashes, we should make them, you know. Our nose is now curvy, which is not bad, but let's make it a bit more straight. It's not bad to have a little bit of asymmetry, even it's good. But we don't need a lot of asymmetry, especially on the skull. The skull should be mostly symmetrical, so the skull features, like the jawline and the cheeks, should be kind of symmetrical. Okay, so she's looking kind of good, although her eye ridges here are a bit too much. Maybe for female they are a bit too much. So we'll go down subdivision, and I will just push them a bit inward. It's not gonna be visible at all, so it's fine. And now we have problems with our material again, which is, of course, which can be expected. It's very much normal these days, you know, to have those kind of issues. So making this thicker, pushing this in on the inner part, and it should start to work. I think it's working now. Let's select this material. Which was this material? Let's go to material, not brush. Pick it up, and then with just alpha brush, M, not RGB. First let's go to basic and mask, so we can know which areas we have to cover with this material. And when we're ready, we can just reverse the mask, go to this particular skin material and press fill object, and it will be okay. And now it is okay. So let's make the eyelashes. Eyelashes could be made by... It will be very difficult, I'm just saying, but we will do it because we are the best. Obviously. Okay, I will make this thicker here. Okay, and also the eyes, let's try to make them lighter, because in the concept they're a little bit lighter. So I'll go to Alpha, RGB, select this color and make it lighter like this, and then I will try with intensity low, like 25 for example. I'll try to fill it a bit more with this lighter color, and even on those areas that has less light, which is the shadow area, we will try to put more light. On the less light areas, put more light. That's our deal here. It's not looking super nice. Maybe we can try to use a bit of a white color in these areas. Although it's not a very good idea to use complete white color, but let's try it, just for fun. It's not gonna be exactly like the concept, because in the concept it's too bright, maybe on the sides especially. Let me try to mask those eyes, and then reverse the mask, and so I don't want to touch the white area or the light area of the eye, yes, of the eyeball. We'll try with this, and then I will get this color, and with the alpha I will try to lighten up just the ends, just the corners, this kind of borders. Yeah, even if it's not good, it's good. So her eyes, on the concept, her eyelashes are kind of whitish. Not whitish. On the opposite, they're kind of blackish, which means that her hair is dyed with a dye. Yes. So we will try to do it. How to make eyelashes? I will try to do it now. So first we have to find the eyelashes, these ones. These are the eyelashes that we have made. They are not exactly good, but they were doing a great job. So now I will solo them, so I see only them, and I will get my curve tool brush, very important, and it will be a manual work. I know it's a little bit, too much, but we'll do this, which is a little bit of an eyelash thingy, and then we will accept it. Then we will split and mask points, and it will be here. Here it is. Now what we'll do, we'll make it sharper at the end, and we'll make it overall thinner, but sharper at the end is good. And now let's see how it looks. It's a little bit, maybe it's a little bit too blue, but not too much. I mean, it's blue a little bit, but not super blue. It's blue, just like, yeah. Of course we will make it another color, like this one for example. It's very cool, but probably we should do better with kind of a dark brown color like this, or even darker, but we will easily change that. So let's first control drag to copy it, and then what I want to do is just make it a little bit more random, like this. If you hear some noises of my nose or something, it's my allergy. Since it's springtime, the allergies these days is pretty big, huge, I may say. Especially since I've been in a little bit vacation in Saturday, Sunday in the forest, and there I was constantly swollen and coughing and with a rainy nose. Very nice vacation, by the way, despite that. Yeah. So I think this will do. Probably this could do. This is just one piece of the eyelids. Then we will disable the mask, put our pivot in the base of the eyelid and try to rotate it. Of course, sometimes the brush is making pretty strange things, so let's try something. First, let's go to auto groups, then mirror and weld. I always do that, auto groups and mirror and weld, and let's try now. It's working, obviously. I don't know why. By the way, if some of you have allergies, it could be useful. I have a tip for this. But first, let's deflate it a bit so it's more thin, but it has to be deflated by very, very little amounts, so -1. Yeah, -1 is good, although maybe later we will inflate it even, we'll see. So, for our purpose, maybe we will need only, let me see, only the head, or even only, not good, only this part of the head. We don't need anything else. So I will use only this part and the eyelashes. And the teeth even we don't need for now. So eyelashes, okay. And now we will just go ahead and control drag and place. And this we will just make a few times until we are done. Of course, they should touch the upper eyelid, because otherwise it will not be good. Alright, let's reverse the mask and just put this. Oops. Yeah, I have to go with the move brush. My move brush is too small because we are in perspective mode probably. Who knows? We should do it with a normal move brush. And now I can again go here, rotate a bit, and the pivot of course should be more inside this. And they are kind of similar, but we can always go with move topology brush and just fix it, smooth something, just make it more random if we want. If we have time, if we have even the desire to do it. And of course, those pieces of eyelash will never be the same all the way. So we'll have thinner, or not thinner, but not so long, so shorter eyelashes at the ends, and in the middle the eyelashes will be a bit bigger. That's what it is. So I'll make this shorter, but only shorter, not thinner. So shorter, put it here, then this a little bit shorter, and this a bit more inside. So again shorter, because it's more inside the eyelid. And that's how we do it. Of course, it should be good if I were to look at the real pictures of eyelids, but I'm kind of lazy and I'm not looking at real pictures of eyelids, which is probably a wrong thing to do, and the eyelids will not be as good as they should be, but we'll see. So I will mask again those, how to mask them properly. So to mask them properly we just need to show this and Control Shift A, and then mask and then invert the mask. Yeah, I know it's a little bit complicated, But since you already seen all of this course until this part, probably it's not that complicated for you, because I've shown even more complicated things, and selecting, hiding geometry, then masking it, then showing the rest, and inverting the mask should be already kind of comfortable area for you guys, because I do it all the time and it's very essential for your work in ZBrush, for your workflow in ZBrush, for the flow to work, flow to flow to, no, I'm not saying anything. Okay, I didn't say anything, so it's cool. Of course, you can always make those shorter with the move brush, just push them inward, or just make them shorter. It's pretty easy. And the eyelashes, they're like emerging from the eyelid, and then they're going down a bit, and then they go up. This is like their style of movement, which is pretty cool. And most of the time you don't see those eyelids that much. You see like a blackish thing, and you see those at the end here because they're going on the side view. And this of course is from front view. From front view you see only those, and that's why when they're stylized the character, they're just making here a little bit of a blackish line that go to the side. And I think they're kind of good, even for this little time that we had for them, because I don't want to spend too much time on them. They're looking good. And how we'll make the bottom ones, we'll just duplicate this and rotate it probably. Let's go to the front and just rotate them and put them down. What is the thing about the lower eyelids? The lower eyelids are always thinner, smaller, shorter than the top. So we'll have to just push them inwards, and just very little part of them we will show, which could be a problem. Let me see. So now maybe I should go like this, and then just make them shorter like this. Yeah, probably this will be even better. Make them all around shorter and then push them into the eyelid. Otherwise, if I push them a lot into the eyelid, they will be very you know, not so much realistic, because they will emerge from very far away from each other, which is not looking nice. So the bottom eyelids again now are a little bit too much. We'll have to make them even less visible probably. They are not that existent. In the top eyelids, of course, they are very much existent, but the lower, not that much. But they are there. We have to acknowledge that they are there, and they are visible in some cases, not from very far away. Of course, other thing we should do is to make her a little bit of a makeup. A little bit of a makeup never hurt nobody. And this makeup that we will do is make an eye line. When the ZBrush is finished saving, we can make this kind of a line. We'll go to alpha, RGB, then go to black. It's not gonna be exactly black, so we'll go to a little bit of a bluish black or something, and then we will just draw up here eye line, and then down here too an eye line. It's important since she's a young girl, she's kind of she doesn't have too much makeup, so this eye line will be just light, not too much, but I think it will be good. Let's try to show everything. Yeah, her upper eyelids are looking kind of good. The bottom eyelids are looking very odd, and also the color of them should be more the color of the hair, obviously. Let's try that. So this color I think will be better for them. Yeah. So yeah, the eyebrows are kind of this color, so the eyelids should be too, and this will be fine. We can make a render now, although if we make it, it could be a bit of a wait for us. So I was working only on one eye, which is kind of a mistake. And since I don't have symmetry, I have to work a little bit more on the other eye. With the eyeballs on, we can see some details. And of course I will get this color. Go to the top subdivision. Try to get this color here. Maybe it was a bit darker. And I will try to make it the same as the other one. Yeah, the bottom eyelids should be maybe thinner even, which is very difficult to make, but we can do it. Thinner. And when we make the render, probably it will be good. Let's see. Let's show everything. Alright, except for this hair. I will delete it. We don't need it. We need only the new hair. And her makeup is too much probably, because in the concept she has some kind of a lipstick, but not that much of a makeup here. I will delete also this placeholder eyebrows. I don't know, maybe it's kind of fine. It's okay, yes, okay. We'll leave it like this. And in the next video probably we should make the penthouses, panties or whatever is this. And then start making the render and everything will be fine.